Welcome back to Creative Visualization and Ideas for Wellbeing. I'm Martha Thompson. Today's lesson is about grief. Grief is a stifling sadness. It envelops us completely, sometimes lulling us into a state of numbness because our world now seems colourless. Then there's the shock we have to cope with because our loss is immeasurable. We have lost what we hold most dear, and a massive hole is left in our hearts. Alongside all this pain and upset, grief can stoke self-judgment, fear, anger, depression, guilt, or a sense of incompleteness if words have been left unsaid. I don't know what stage of grief you are going through, but this lesson was made with you in mind to help you cope with your loss and to support you on your healing journey. The visualization today is called the Staircase of Remembrance, and I hope it will help you. Furthermore, it would be beneficial to diffuse 2 drops of rose otto essential oil in your environment in a tablespoon of water at the end of the visualization if your overall feeling is one of heartache. However, do not use rose otto essential oil if you are pregnant. Alternatively, use 2 drops of frankincense essential oil in a tablespoon of water, and if you have a variety of difficult feelings surfacing. Use these oils over the coming days, weeks and months to help you get through your grief. Finally, and more importantly, remember to take care of you, because you are in the land of the living. So eat sensibly and get enough sleep, because your body needs it. Seek out medical attention if necessary. Also, taking walks in nature will help to harmonize your emotions. So to time and place, you will not be disturbed. I shall begin.
Make sure you will not be interrupted and that you are sitting comfortably, upright with your feet firmly on the floor, with your hands resting comfortably on your thighs. Now let your eyes close and take a deep breath and hold it for a moment, and then let it out. See all the tension leave you as a grey mist that disappears in the air around you. Then take a second deep breath. Hold it for a moment and let it all out. And see the tension leave you as a grey mist that disappears in the air around you. And take a last and deep final breath and hold it and let it all out with a sigh. All your tension has now gone. You are relaxed. Let my voice go with you to a magical and healing place. Let your mind's eye focus on the center of your chest. you can see a pink door a few inches taller than yourself with a golden handle. You approach it and push it open gently. You find yourself standing on luscious green grass. You can smell fragrant flowers on a warm breeze that gently caresses your face. You notice the sky here is a glistening rose gold, and that you are bathed in golden light. You feel as light as a feather. This is a magical and healing place. Ahead you can see a spectacular staircase made up of flowers that ascends into the glistening rose golden sky. You approach the magnificent staircase of flowers and climb up onto step 1. Your feet are cushioned by red flowers, such as geraniums, red roses, carnations, and red poppies, and many others you don't know. You are compelled to sit down amongst the red flowers and find that you are then engulfed in a haze of red fragrance. It rises up from beneath you as vapor that you inhale. You now call to mind the person that you are grieving, and you recall whether this person supported, guided, or made you feel safe and protected. You express words or feelings that show how you feel, because in this magical place, our words and feelings will reach them. You then stand up as you know nothing has been left unsaid, and climb up onto the next step made of orange flowers. You become aware of vibrant marigolds, orange roses, dahlias, and a multitude of other orange flowers that you do not know, but they look exquisite and smell amazing. Their fragrance is intoxicating, and you find yourself engulfed by an orange haze of fragrance. It enables you to recall whether this person shared joyful or creative moments with you, and if they accepted you for you. You express words or feelings that arise that show how you feel. Nothing is left unsaid. You then stand up and climb up onto the next step of yellow flowers. You automatically sit amongst the yellow flowers on this step. It feels springy beneath you, yet comfortable. You are sitting amongst yellow roses, daffodils, sunflowers, and other yellow flowers unknown to you. The fragrance of the flowers has changed, but it is still beautiful and appealing to you. You are drawn to a single yellow rose. You stare into the delicate folds of its satin-like petals, and you are engulfed by a yellow haze of fragrance. You then recall whether a time existed when this person empowered you or helped you to feel confident or proud. You express words or feelings that arise that show how you feel. Nothing is left unsaid. You then stand up and climb up onto the next step of green flowers. The fragrance of this step reminds you of freshly cut grass, rosemary, sage, thyme, and evergreens. There are other flowers that you don't know, but you automatically find yourself sitting amongst them. The fragrance is very pungent, and within seconds of sitting down, you are engulfed by a green haze. It jolts your memory into reviewing whether this person was loving, understanding, caring, kind, and sincere. Did they want the best for you? You express words and feelings that arise that show what needs to be said. Because in this magical healing place, nothing is left unsaid. You then climb up onto the next step of blue flowers. As you stand amongst the blue flowers of irises, blue roses, hydrangeas, and many flowers unknown by you, you feel lighter and more comfortable within yourself. You sit down, and the radiant sun gently bathes your shoulders. A blue haze of fragrance arising from the blue flowers that you are sitting on gently spirals around you, rising upwards and over your head. For a moment, you are mesmerized by it. You now call to mind whether this person helped you to express yourself, and if they were trustworthy and authentic to you. You express words and feelings that arise that show what needs to be said. Because in this magical healing place, nothing is left unsaid. As you stand up, you feel a sense of peace as you climb up onto the next step of indigo flowers. The flowers here are the darkest blue, like a midnight sky in colour. They are unfamiliar to you in shape, size, texture and fragrance, yet they are beautiful. You feel compelled to sit amongst the indigo flowers. They feel like soft cotton beneath you, and you feel very, very comfortable and even more relaxed. An indigo haze of the most exquisite fragrance spirals around your forehead. It brings to mind whether this person helped you to flourish by not dismissing your ideas or crushing them with rudeness. You express words and feelings that arise that show what needs to be said, because in this magical and healing place, nothing is left unsaid. As you get up and climb up onto the next step of violet flowers, your sense of smell is overwhelmed by the most exquisite fragrance coming from a multitude of unknown violet flowers. You sit down amongst the violet flowers. They feel like velvet against your skin, and you feel even more comfortable and relaxed. A violet haze of fragrance begins to spiral from your neck upwards and over your head for a few seconds, making a whooshing sound. This is very freeing. You now call to mind anything left unsaid that needs to be expressed in this magical and healing place. Words or feelings now arise that reflect what needs to be said. You then climb up onto the next step. Here you find no flowers, just a white marble step with seams of gold lines crisscrossing through it. Your entire body is bathed and filled with golden rose light from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. From the glistening golden rose-colored sky. You feel a tremendous wave of unconditional love flow through you. You feel heard, comforted, and at peace because nothing has been left unsaid. You are beginning to heal right now. Hold on to this feeling. The pink door appears before you. It is time to leave, but you know you can return to this magical and healing place whenever you need to. So, focus on your breath. Inhale deeply and hold it for a moment. And think of your favorite place as you exhale. Now, open the pink door by its golden handle and walk forward as it closes behind you. Now wriggle your toes, open your eyes and become aware of your surroundings, and you are wide awake.